today's video, I'm gonna talk to you about how do I get along with my ex-husband after all what happened. Hindi po maganda ang naging relationship namin ng ex-husband ko in the past. So for all of you who are wondering ano nangyari, I will tell you a brief story of my ex prior itong tatay ni Zoe. Hi guys! Welcome to my vlog again. This is Angie. Sa lahat po ng mga nanonood, sa mga nagsubaybay, thank you po. So, today's video, I'm gonna talk to you about how do I get along with my ex-husband after all what happened. Kung paano kami mag-usap. So, this is new to us, actually. So, in the past marriage I had, hindi po maganda ang naging relationship namin ng ex-husband ko in the past. So for all of you who are wondering ano nangyari, I will tell you a brief story of my ex prior itong tatay ni Zoe. So ako po ay nakapag-asawa during my young age, 25 ako. So yung si Laika at si Angel, they had their Filipino dad. Pero dahil sa hindi maganda ang relationship namin ng dad niya, wala po kaming communication after that. Then wala din silang communication sa dad nila after na maghiwalay kami. The reason being, hindi pa maganda ang aming pagsasama kasi nga ginagawa akong suntukan, ginagawa akong punching bag. Alam po ng in-laws ko yung mga nangyayari, and in fact yung ex-in-law ko is a police officer 4, parang ganon. Then alam po ng nanay niya, but for them it was normal. Sabi nila during the time na may anak na ako, kahit na yung mommy daw nila sinasakal pa rin ng daddy nila during those times, ang tatanda na nila. So for them, pag sinakal ka, nag-aaway kayo, may mga pasaka, for them it's normal. Sa akin hindi po yun normal. So masyado po siyang possessive. Kahit na yung cellphone ko, mga contacts ko ng mga uncle ko, mga lalaki, tatay ko, kapatid ko, pinsan ko, pinagde-delete po niya lahat yun sa cellphone ko. And I don't wanna exaggerate the story, pero hindi po naging happy yung pagsasama namin na mayroon pong limitation yung galaw ko. Then nagsimula po siya kasi may anak ako, minsan po dumadalaw ako sa nanay ko. Then pagka na-late ka lang ng konti, doon na nagsisimula na yung away, nagsisimula na yung selos, yung parati kang kinokontrol sa lahat ng galaw mo. Pag hindi ka dumating sa oras na impunto, alas 5, at na-late ka ng 5:05, malaking pag-aaway na po yun. So, first niya ginawa sa akin, I was trying to cover it up. Sabi ng nanay ko, bakit ka may pasa dyan? Bakit ka may pasa dito? So, sinasabi ko lang na, nauntog ako sa doorknob sa bathroom nila kasi madulas. Then, the second time, nakita ng nanay ko meron ulit. I just like make an alibi. Pero nung third time na talaga, ako na ang tumawag ng tulong. Kasi, it come to the point na mamamatay ako sa harap ng mother-in-law ko, sa harap ng pamilya niya. So, talagang sakal-sakal ka, and while you are being sakal, nasa puwit mo pa yung baby kasi sinasakal kang pa ganun na nagbebend yung knees mo kasi nasa puwitan mo yung baby. So mga ganong ayoko na kasing story pa yung mga nangyari in the past. So in short, hindi po naging maganda yung relationship namin doon sa ex-husband ko na nag-cause ng walang communication kina Laika at Angel. I was 25 years old, 26 years old I think at that time. So parang I was so angry na ayaw ko silang makita kasi muntik akong mamatay sa puder nila. And to the point na hindi sila nag-iwan ng pictures sa album. Hindi nila iniwan ng pictures para naman lang makita ng mga bata kung ano itsura ng daddy, kasi yung lula ang nagupit ng pictures ng dad. So sabi ko, well, they wanna cut the relationship and they wanna cut their ayaw nila makilala sila ng apo nila in the future. So why not? But hindi siya nag-reach out kasi I filed a case against him. Pinatago ng tatay, pinalayas ng tatay, parang nag-ibang island. So yung tatay marunong kasi pulis, kasi I filed the case against him, battery, tsaka ano pa ba yung na-file ko sa kanya, na talagang makukulong siya if mahuli siya. But the judicial system in the Philippines is far kumpara dito sa Amerika. Hindi mo siya basta mahuhuli. There was no financial support, nothing. Sa akin po lahat hanggang sa nakapag-abroad nga ako dahil I needed to support my children. Hindi naman sila naghanap ng, you know, yung sina Angel at like, hindi naman naghanap ng sino talaga ang tatay nila, kasi in the beginning they saw what happened, and nakita nila yung album na ang daming ang gupit-gupit, as in nakagupit yung mukha ng tatay, and we told them the story. Pero nung nasa abroad ako, my mom was driving them around. Yung pinsan ko, naalala ko pa, pinagdadrive niya sa tapat ng bahay ng tatay nila, pero talagang ayaw tumitaw sa upuan ng mga bata, ayaw bumaba ng sasakyan, ayaw nila makita yung dad nila. So talagang hindi nila na-meet yung daddy nila. But later, mga after yata ng COVID, parang sa kaka-search yata nila sa Facebook, nahalap nila yung mga bata sa Facebook. So yung isang uncle nila nag-reach out na siya yung uncle nga, ganon. Sabi ko, I have nothing against the uncle, kasi yung uncle niya talagang maganda yung ugali. Yung tatay lang ang hindi maganda ugali. So in short, wala kaming healthy relationship doon sa mga in-laws ko in my previous marriage. Now, with Zoe, nagmamature ka, you know, tumatanda ka, you're learning from your experience. So, ayaw ko po siyang mangyari kay Zoe, kasi Zoe was born with, nandyan yung tatay sa tabi with the presence. So, para silang two-piece in a pan. So, talagang sweet silang dalawa. So, to break that relationship, it will break my heart as well. So, minabuti naming maging friends and maging civil sa relationship na mayroon kaming co-parenting with Zoe. So, in front of Zoe, we are friends. Although Zoe is very smart, na naintindihan niya yung situation na hindi na kami pwede magsama sa isang bahay. But she tried actually in the past na gusto niya kami i-rekindle. Minsan, sa pretend namin, nagpre-pretend kami kumain ng labas, nagpre-pretend kami mag-Christmas party, nagpre-pretend kami mag-birthday. Sinasabi niya talaga, minsan pretend kami na mag-Thanksgiving. Sinasabi niya talaga na, can you guys kiss? Can we have a group hug? So, tinatry ni Zoe na i-fix yung relationship namin ng daddy niya. Pero, eventually she realized na hindi na talaga. And, yan guys. So, I tried taking a video yesterday, kaso nga lang, tinititigan ako bakit ako kumukuha ng video. So, I dropped the phone, but I keep recording kung anong pinag-usapan namin, and you will hear kung paano kami mag-usap sa harap ni Zoe. We don't fight, we just talk, being normal, you know, be civil and all of that. Pero ito nakakatawa ha, binigyan niya ako ng kape. Nag-take home ng NESCAFE. Ang laki ng NESCAFE na binili. Hindi ko lang kung binili. Sabi ni Zoe, that's for you, that's for my dad. So binigay niya sa akin. Alam niya kasi yung NESCAFE na brand ang gusto ko at hindi iba. So binigyan ako ng NESCAFE. Nagbabait-baitan. You know, ganyan siya pag hindi siya nakainom. Pero pagka nakainom siya, ang sama ng bunganga, hindi mo malunok yung mga sinasabi. So, okay siya pagka hindi, pero hindi mo siya pwedeng kausapin ng matagal. Kasi, nagiging judgmental, nagiging critical yung mga words na lumalabas sa bibig niya. Especially pagka stress. So, talagang sobra, nakakasakit ng loob pagka nagsalita. So, better this way na hindi na divorce kami, we're friends. Just for the sake of Zoe, I can't. We will be co-parenting with Zoe, and you know, I hope he can, how can I say, he can realize na he took for granted yung family niya, and he took for granted yung ako, you know, how I take care of him, and how I really, you know, yung talagang hindi ako basta-basta lang na talagang bumitaw, but I was there. Kaso lang, hindi ko na kailangan kong i-save yung sarili ko. And I think he realized na at I have to be better in order to help my children. So, yan guys, good luck. Kayo nang bahala. Kung ano pinag-usapan namin, yun, mga marites. Welcome po lahat ng mga Marites. Pakinggan niyo po kung anong pinag-usapan namin. Okay guys? Oh guys, naka-retro sunglasses po tayo ngayon. Meron akong ibang assorted na sunglasses. Ito lang ang naiwan ko sa sasakyan. So ito lang muna ang ating susuotin. Nakabenta ako dahil sa glasses na to. Sabi nila ang cute daw. Ito minsan yung mga customers ko, tinatanong ako, are you married? Sasabihin ko, yeah, I'm married. Para iwas tanong. Merong isang customer na niyayaya ako mag-lunch. Natatakot ako mag-lunch. Kaya ang dami kong alibay. So, mga 2 buwan na hindi ako bumalik sa opisina niya. Kasi sinasabi, do you have time on Friday? I'll take you for lunch. Oh my God. Hindi naman marami pag bumili. Binibili more than $100, $300. Pag mag-order siya ng mga 5,000, I'll go out for lunch. Kaya iniiwasan ko, I'm so sorry. I'll be in this area. Wala ako dyan. I'll be away. Too far away in the opposite side of your location. Yun na lang mga alibay ko. Kasi normally it's once a month ko lang sila makikita. Pero nagre-request ng lunch pag Friday. Business minded po tayo. Kaya pagka walang masyadong order, parang pa-bait. Minsan dinidelay yung order para lang na makita ako. Parang mga ingot. Kaya minsan pagka naka-order na, sa umpisa, ngingiti-ngitian mo sila, yung gano'n, di ba? Pag naka-order na, slowly, nagpa-pack up na si Angie, tsaka aalis na. Kasi isa-isang pumapasok yung mga lalaki sa opisina, tsaka nagtatanong. Minsan kinukulit ako. Kaya, I only have 15 minutes sometimes to spend. Yung iba naman, ang daldal. Kausapin ka ng kausapin. Uy, magfo-fall na, nag-change na yung mga leaves ng mga trees. Talaga, naku, ayoko ng winter. Talaga, nagnamumula-mula, tsaka nag-yellow na sila. Ay. Hindi ko lang alam kung bagay sa akin yung sunglasses na to. Basta sinuot ko. Yan.
Bunch of stuff, and I got something for you. I just
That's very
give you your thing back. You know what? I refilled the back tire, and it said you have a bad tire. So it's like, what? Did they make all my tires bad?
So?
Well, I mean, it's yours, so I got to put it off. Anyway, I filled that. I got 1 more minute, but I love you, honey. I had a great time. You could tell mommy about your, and you could tell.
Did you go to school like that?
What?
Yes, but I was able to hold my shorts up.
Yeah, her shorts are up all the
What's the
time.
trick? I'll show you the trick, okay? You know what's
I
the
put my
trick?
shirt
No.
over
Here's another trick. There is a belt. There is a thing here.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Pull it, or if
That's-
it's really, you have to pull this inside out, and that
Okay.
that should work. Oh my God, lovey-dovey.
Anyway, here's this back.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hey Zoe, here's the thing that mommy might think is weird.
Mini fridge for me.
But you're gonna do that in the room.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be in her room.
Is that real?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Zoe,
Fridge.
poop. Something fell over in the back, so I'll take a second before I go. So here's the thing on that. I think it's great. We're all happy, but you know you're the one who would have to get her there, right? Or is it at school? Where is it?
It's in school. So
Then how do you get her after?
there is a bus.
Okay. Then
There's a bus.
Then the problem I think is a non-problem for my suggestion or my recommendation, and I'm totally even prepared for. She totally wants the steam.
Yeah,
Everybody agrees on steam. What's your
Yes.
number one choice?
steam.
Damn.
Steam. But I was thinking, is there anything wrong with steam plus
That's what I said. I want the plus.
broadcasting on
The
Thursday?
broadcasting, because she's good in broadcasting.
Yeah, I could be the everyday astronomy guy.
But then there's an
The person
enrollment
who
fee.
tells.
I saw
$45
$45 for each.
for each. So you gotta vero me.
Okay, so
I'll do the other one.
you want what? One each?
Yeah.
Fine, done. Done
Hey, is
and
that
done.
is that something you can plug in?
Yeah, you plug it in.
Yes.
The plug's inside that part.
Okay. You're not like in the Philippines, right? Okay.
No.
Right.
Is Angel here?
Angel's still here. Angel is flying in December.
Oh, so your plan you were talking about is happening.
Yeah. Laika can't stay in the basement until December.
No,
She
this is
can't.
good. This is good. You should have told me.
She was dropped off last Thursday,
So the day before I got her, I think. Oops.
but it was a scare because there was like she didn't pack.
Was she fighting the whole time?
She was fighting it the whole
Well,
time.
now that she's there,
She was there, but they have to. There's a scare all the time because she can't speak the language.
she forgot it all.
She forgot it all. She can pick up some words, but she understands
I
them.
remember. I can't remember when, but it was where they could hear you and understand it all.
They can. She started to pick up
It'll
some
come
words
back.
and understand them,
Yeah, it'll
but
come back.
they can't trust her to go alone by herself.
No, you can't.
She started going to the gym just today.
Which
my
part
mom,
of the is she in Bacolod or?
she's in Bacolod.
Okay, yeah.
So they will throw her to LaSalle and they will bring her to the Magnetic to check some of the schools
Yeah.
and see how it feels and
Yeah.
get her but
Did you
she
give her
is
big hugs?
she's kind of like fixated for the moment.
So you said it was what, Thursday she left? You said
She cried a lot. She
Yeah.
felt so bad.
you didn't tell me. Why didn't you tell me?
I thought Mommy was here.
Well, with something big like that, just you both can tell. Well, this is the right thing. You know, this is good.
She can't be in the basement until
No.
she'll be like, because she isolates herself in the dark and
What are you doing with the basement thing?
nothing. I put
Rent
the
it out.
Xbox out there, but she's not motivated because Angel work, I work, she's in school.
Yeah, no, there was not a lot you can. I think this is. Well, we talked.
But there,
about
my mom is like watching her like a hawk,
it. I can believe that. Yeah.
and then like, are you bored? Like, do you want to eat something? Like,
So what is she doing? Well, she's on. This is Monday, so there's not a lot.
she
yet.
arrived on Saturday, but she
Yeah.
has the anxiety attack in both airports.
Mm.
She was.
Does she have medication? Does she have medication?
Yeah.
How is she going to be able to get more?
She has an extra 1 month. The
Okay.
goal was to
Mm.
bring her to a psychologist to have checkup so they can refill her medication.
Mm.
But once she take the medication, she's foggy. The first 3 hours she's foggy.
Mm.
So I said, get a second opinion. Maybe there's a better opinion seeing in front of the doctor,
Yeah,
talking, because here they talk by a phone
they did that to me at one point.
and there's only limited time.
Yeah.
But in the Philippines, you're face to face.
That's how it was, and then COVID changed it, and then regretfully it didn't go back and it should have.
No, I said, so a second opinion would work because if they can look at her, evaluate her again, maybe the 100 milligram was too much for her, because she said once she take the medication, she feel lousy and her.
I remember when I had to have mine changed, but I adjusted. I think one of the worst things I did was quit taking it. I'm fine. So.
But she said she don't feel any sadness at all.
Like
She
it
don't
doesn't?
feel any emotions at all.
Oh, she feels no emotions.
But she will have once in a blue moon panic episode.
Yes. So, oh, what was that? There was a little animal. I couldn't tell what it was. And it went underneath.
It's a rabbit.
No, it went underneath the steps. It was too small for a rabbit. I don't know if it could be a chipmunk or a
There's a hole out there.
yeah. Well, okay. Anyway, I mean, it's not like the city you're going to get rats or whatever. Well, that's good. Okay, so just my little from experience on this was, it does deaden your emotions a lot, but when you have these big stark ones, they can still come through.
Still come through.
Like to this day, I still all of a sudden will have a little bit of anxiety out of nowhere, and I'm like, this doesn't mean anything. And I mean, I might not be able to sleep or whatever, but it's not like it was before.
So what's the anxiety feels like?
Skunk.
As a skunk?
Yeah. What it'll be like is there's the best. I'm trying to think of the best way of thinking. What? Because you're so different from me that I'm not sure. Have you ever had anything where you think, oh shit, everything's gonna go horrible right now? Never. Like, did you ever have like a phone call or you think?
I
Did you
can't
ever
talk. No, I can't. No, I didn't have that.
like even when I lost my job? Nothing?
Nothing.
Or when we had to move to Scott's basement?
It's like the oh my god.
None of that?
No.
Then it's hard to explain to you. So what happens is you get this thing, because you seem like...
Yeah.
But that's...
I know it's a problem, but I
Yeah, but
know
you
it's
will-
not a big deal.
I know, but you also don't have the joys of... You just seem... But anyway, so what'll happen is something bad's going to happen and you start thinking the worst. And all this, if you're like a little nervous, well, you did get sad when your dad passed, right? So just imagine that sad is multiplied by 12, and instead of sadness, turn it into fear.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like you hear something, you can't sleep. You're thinking for 2 or 3 days how bad it is, and that you can't even think of how to get out of it. And it can be something small and non-consequential. So let's say she has a job, right?
Yeah.
And you can go in. Start hearing stuff though. Don't worry, you don't.
So because there are luggages in front of them.
Yeah, somebody will get it all. So, imagine, yeah. Oh, so there's a thing called a zipper.
Happy Daddy. Happy Daddy, I missed you.
Yeah, it was a little bit longer because it went straight to school and.
Mommy,
What?
I finally had one of those dreams where you're aware that it's a dream.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, you could tell her about your lucid dream and tell her about the reenactment.
Yeah.
What's that on the ground?
I see. That's my
Is that,
phone.
okay, good. It's your phone.
I saw your video. You were like trading. What was that?
Oh yeah, it's a trading post. It was to learn the value of items, and it was to learn the value of items in the 60s and 70s.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's where I got all the stuff.
So you know how the Des Plaines River comes back where we lived all the way up to here?
Yeah.
And actually further. So the Des Plaines River was one of the main rivers where people from France would come down. And so the English would come...
You even got to trespass onto British territory.
Yeah.
Well, actually, this was mostly French. The English were coming into the territory.
So that's why the arrowhead.
Yes. So what happened is they had a reenactment. We went there and everybody was dressed like they dressed.
I also was able to shoot an arrow. You got a competition.
I told her about you, how you do.
You know, I can.
Yeah. Somebody,
also-
didn't you say you saw her do it somewhere Zoe?
I think I showed you a
Yeah,
picture.
at Chuck E. Cheese she did
Oh,
it.
she said you were like, how did you put it? It was that a really hefty compliment. It was like you were freakishly good or something. Yeah, and I told her about how you did it in the Philippines. But anyway, so you got your compliments there. Anyway, so the basic thing was in the 1670s, the French came over here, and what they were doing was basically hunting beaver, and they knew the waterways and everything.
Yeah.
Whereas the English, they were coming and starting towns on the East Coast. That's what the French were doing. That's why so many French words are used around here.
Oh, gotcha.
So we went there and they showed how you go down on a canoe. Now that was the 3rd canoe ride she got this year, so lucky her.
Were you scared this time?
No.
Not at
You-
all.
you
I
had,
was
like-
actually super excited.
Okay.
She was.
And I was paddling.
Oh wow.
I learned how to paddle. It's not that hard. You just have to like stretch your arms a bit.
Yeah.
And, like,
And,
and like
you
you have
only
to
had to do one
cooperate.
side because there were so many of us. So we were doing that. They were showing them how to get an animal to eat. You would use an arrow. How you would paddle up and down. They explained how they would trade beavers. Why beavers? Because they're waterproof, etc. And they're soft. Yada yada yada. But the trading post was. I love the way they explained it. They go, even if I give you this, and they showed they had money. Here's money. I go, but if you have this money, there's no stores. What are you gonna do?
Right.
So she learned that if you need something, what do you need? What do you need a pelt for, Zoe?
Oh, you need a pelt, or you need a pelt for clothes, or like my blankets. I traded 2 whole walnuts.
So we would,
So like you could find stuff lying around the
Yeah.
store. Most of the time you can find corn and beans. If you go outside of the trading post, I found a feather. You can find feathers and walnuts.
what was the best trade you did?
My best trade?
I have my
The dope
opinion.
for a lever.
That was it.
I gave a piece of lever to Shiloh.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
So she was completely
I
unconventional.
also tried barking for someone, but it was unfair. It was a bit unfair.
She had 2 rabbit pellets at one point. Well, they said they were beaver, but another guy said they were rabbit. Who knows? But pellets. I keep saying pellets, and it's pelts.
Yeah.
So why do I keep saying pellets? Anyway,
Also,
so
did you see the moon? The moon
It's
was
an
like
awesome moon.
I did not
huge.
see the moon.
It
So
was
she-
huge. It was like huge. Trust me.
big moon.
Okay, I
So
saw it.
she
Oh, we have to assemble your thing.
yeah. We have to get done here. Well, that thing's easy to assemble. It's just what are you going to put in it. But so basically, she loved that part because it's so social. That's so much her. She's coming in there and she was trying so hard to get a big deal. Tell her what offer they gave you at the end.
They said that they're gonna make me a trader because I was so good at bargaining.
Really?
They're trying to hire me.
They're trying to hire you. Oh, when
For
is that
real,
gonna happen?
next year. They want her to help next year.
Oh, next year.
And it's gonna be better for the kids because they'll know that they're not alone.
Yeah? You're a trader. You're smarter. You learned that from mommy. You learned that from mommy.
Well, did you tell her what else did you offer? At one time we said buy all the pelts and keep them, and then when it's winter time you could sell them at twice the price.
Oh yeah.
And then what else you said? You offered to do their marketing, and what did that one guy say?
1 bead an hour.
And then you went, nah.
Yeah, because I was like, if I'm not able to one or two
She
beads,
spent
it's gonna be
most of the
boring.
time doing that. There was music from the period. Oh, we went down this trail with somebody and they got into a gunfight. The British.
It was
and
only
French.
blanks.
It
Don't
was all
worry.
fake.
Uh-huh.
It was all fake. They said, oh, they saw some, and I was like, golly. And they said, oh, and they like grabbed my shoulder and said, well, we'll just use this one.
Anyway, so the amazing thing was, out of all of it, and there was so much, and it was, it was kind of simple, but she just loved the trading. I swear we were there
Well,
for
be a
4
good
hours, and she
businessman.
had to spend 2 hours doing that. I'm
Zoe,
exaggerating.
you
but-
will be a good businesswoman.
Yeah.